Well, hello everybody, Bug Eater 64 here, and we are getting ready to make a flight from Myrtle Beach up to our home base at Greenville-Spartanburg International. That's KMYR to KGSP, and going to be flying in X-Plane 11.55 and going to be flying my AeroWorx DC-3. And we're just going to get her home. We're going to carry 19 passengers, so it is going to be an FSAirlines flight, but we're just gonna, it's 180 miles, just gonna make a quick run at it. So with that, we're getting the bird ready to go, so just strap in, put your seatbelts on, enjoy the in-flight entertainment, which there is none. Just look out the windows and have a good time. So we'll see you inside the cockpit, and until we get in the air, relax and be mellow. Alrighty then, well, we are inside the cockpit, we're getting things going. Won't be long here and I'll get this engine started, making sure I've got all my magnetos and lights and everything going. So, and we're sitting down here at Myrtle Beach in X-Plane 11, flying my AeroWorx DC-3. She's a sweet little aircraft. It's one of the few aircraft in the sim that are actually older than me, which is always a plus. Okay, so we're just about there. Going to be starting the right engine first. There we go. And we have a good engine start. Very nice. She's not fighting me today. So we can go ahead. She's settled down about 1,000 RPM, and we'll go ahead and get ready to start number the left engine. Alright, 2 good engine starts. That is always a plus. And this flight isn't that long. It's about 180, 187 miles about. So we'll double check everything here. And this aircraft is equipped with a decent autopilot, and that I can actually use my GTN 750 pop-out to set up my flight plan and use the autopilot, and it works well. AeroWorx actually equipped this sim with a pop-out Garmin 530. So those of you that don't like or use a GTN 750, that is available. You just pop it out and you can do the same thing I do. Use that autopilot. For longer flights, I mean, it's a great little airplane to hand fly. AeroWorx has done a beautiful job on it. And it's just a lot of fun. But for longer flights, it's always nice to be able to put on the autopilot and be able to be on our way. And we're just about ready to take off ourselves, so let's go ahead and get the taxi going. And we've got a long taxi, so we'll get things going pretty quick here. get down to the end of the runway so we can go ahead and take off. Here we go. Yes, we're having a little bit of fun with it. And here we are approaching the stop short line, and we can get her ready for takeoff. Alrighty, so go ahead and get her ready for and in flight configuration. Double checking everything, and during this point I was actually trying to use the ATC and X-plane, and to be honest, it's not good. So really looking forward to see what kind of update they do in X-plane 12. So getting our flaps down into takeoff configuration. And we'll get ready to move out here onto the runway. And we'll get out here, runway 18. Okay, so we are about ready to go. Brakes released. Airspeed's alive. And rotate. Okay, gear coming up. Flaps up. And we'll start our turn onto our heading to go to KGSP, Greenville-Spartanburg, our home base. We have 19 passengers today. No in-flight movie. No service at all. But even with a short flight like this of only 187 miles with 19 passengers and no cargo, in FSAirlines, we'll probably make, after expenses, a little over $700,000. So not too bad for these old aircraft. It's an amazing thing that an aircraft that was built and flown around World War II is still flying around the world today in many, many countries. So here we are approaching Greenville-Spartanburg. Wasn't that a fun flight? It's dead ahead of us. We're going to cross over the airport, and then we'll make a left turn to get into our downwind leg as we come to land on runway 4, I believe. Yeah, 22's on the right. Yeah, runway 4. Okay, make our turn to downwind. Keep our gradual descent, and once we get past the airport, we'll make a turn on to base and then final. And landing gear coming down. First degree of flaps. Turning on to base. Turn right over Interstate 85. Half flaps. And I think I took a little bit late on my turn to base, but or on the final. So we'll just have to come back a little bit. Three-quarter flaps. Slowing down nicely. And full flaps. A little bit of a cross breeze, but not too bad. And we're down. Nice and soft. Just slow the engines down and let gravity do its thing. And we'll clean up the aircraft. Oh, well, didn't mean to do that, but we'll get her off the runway here. Sometimes hit those brakes just a little bit too hard and this stops the old girl. But she's easy to move, so we'll just get off the runway here and move to parking. Okay, well, we're down safe. Everything went well. Good landing. Another, as we say, butter. And we're going to pull up here, get stopped, unload our passengers, and everything will be done for today. So, with that, hope you enjoyed the flight. Had a good time bringing you along. And until next time, this is Bug Eater 64. And remember, as always, safe flying. See you soon.